fight between Boy Jim and Manny Pacquiao. Ito panuorin po natin that left-hand shot.
But they have no time for that slow-mo.
Round number 8 na po tayo.
Number 8. Pacquiao continuing to strike. Oh, he got Chachay with the left to the side of the body there. Chachay stalking Sasako.
I know, that was a very rare body shot coming from Manny Pacquiao.
Good combination that time by Pacquiao. Another good combination.
Pacquiao throwing it on and giving it his all.
Chachay backing off. A good left by Pacquiao. Just slugging it out here. Pacquiao goes after Chachay. Chachay.
Si Chachay sa katawan ngayon. Pinapakita ni Manny Pacquiao. Meron pa lang.
He walked into a right that time by Chachay. Pacquiao walking to the body now. You know, Chachay seems to be vulnerable in the body. Good left by Pacquiao. Left and the right by Chachay. Good hard right by Pacquiao, but he gets caught with the right from Sasako. Left to the side of the head. Good left! And Chachay was rocked.
That's right, he was
goes
rocked.
after him.
A nice left straight thrown by Manny Pacquiao. Chachay's mouth is open. That's not a good sign.
Going after him. Pacquiao is going in trouble. Pacquiao is down!
He's down!
Chachay's down! Pacquiao. And Chachay's down. He's out. He's not going to get up. He's not going to get up. Pacquiao is over. He's not going to get up. He's not going to get up. He's not going to get up. Iba talaga itong baka ito. What a courageous fighter. What a courageous fighter.
Manny Pacquiao scoring a sensational knockout.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch them out.
This far away from home, can't depend on your boxing skills all the time. You got to fight. You want to fight, the fight is yours, but it's not going to develop like that.
You talk about getting old in a hurry. Lesionolo Ledwaba looks like an old 29 in there against 24-year-old Manny Pacquiao right now.
He's been caught by surprise. He's a good fighter. He had no idea.
Pacquiao may take care of it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel. You gotta continue?
When have you ever seen a fighter say, I'm not okay?
There's a weariness and almost a resignation in the eyes of Ledwaba.
Yeah, and Joe Cortez has seen enough. That's a TKO victory for the very impressive Manny Pacquiao, who takes a good fighter and just takes him apart with power shots. Manny Pacquiao as he lifts it away from Lesionola Ledwaba. There's the first knockdown, straight left hand.
It's 4:45 in the morning in Soweto, where Ledwaba is from. There is no joy in Soweto Sunday morning.
And here's the second knockdown, and as Larry, as you said at the beginning of the round, there was a weariness about Ledwaba. He began the round.
The guy was out. He went to his corner the previous round out.
Yeah, you pointed that out
to you.
Yeah, he was walking on little shuffle.
There was nothing in his eyes but sleep.
Yep.
Pacquiao's long right jab. Hard left hand, straight on the button by Pacquiao. Down goes Barrera. He's been knocked down 3 times in his career. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown, and Lawrence Cole says it's not a knockdown.
Right there, you see he's throwing the combinations after dropping underneath, and Barrera was off balance. But you could call it a knockdown because any blow that lands above the waist that causes a person to go down legally is a knockdown.
Hey, knockdown.
Barrera is one of the highest regarded fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
One of the most entertaining, complete fighters in the world.
One of the most knocked down fighters in the world right at this moment. Second official knockdown of the fight for Pacquiao. He's right on top of Barrera.
Pacquiao was right there as soon as the referee.
He looked like Jack Dempsey against Jess Willard.
Yeah.
I think Barrera almost went down from exhaustion.
Yes,
in that occasion.
but officially should have been a knockdown.
But he's taken a lot of left hands. I wouldn't send him out for the 12th round, Manny. I don't care how proud he is. There's no way a great fighter should have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
No, because Pacquiao is not backing off. If you had a guy that was
He's getting hurt. Here comes Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner man is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring. That's a good decision. Finally. They could have done that 2 rounds ago.
La cruz aquí un poquito alta, a little high here. Yours are okay. A little bit high too, but punches here are good. Give me a good, clean fight. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
Wide, but everything he does, his body position, everything is leaving himself exposed when he throws his punches.
And he's getting picked off down the middle by Marquez, as he did on a quick left hook there. And he fires the straight left hand, and there's the punching power.
Pacquiao coming at Marquez like a typhoon across the Pacific.
Another one and
He's
another
hurt
one.
now.
And
He's hurt.
down
He's
he
hurt.
goes
He's
now.
hurt. He's not moving his head at all.
Marquez has been down twice. And he's off balance again. Lands a good straight left. That momentarily backs Pacquiao off.
But he's going straight back.
Punches here will be okay. Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to caution you to keep the fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say, you must obey. Touch up. Good girl. Buena suerte.
This is a late round rally for Pacquiao.
But this can change back and forth from this right here.
Down goes Marquez on a straight left-hand shot. Perfect shot by Pacquiao. It may not have been a home run, but it was a double into the corner.
And Marquez is hurt. He's better be very glad that he's going to end that around. See there, this fight can go like this all night.
Started with a brilliant Pacquiao left hand, which looked for a moment as though it was going to knock Marquez down. But at the end of the day, it's the knockdown that creates the 1-point margin for Pacquiao. And for our main event, David Diaz against Manny Pacquiao. Diaz is the champion, but a sizable underdog here tonight against Pacquiao, who enters the ring looking for a title belt in a 4th different weight class. Pacquiao is also hopeful of putting together kind of performance that will stake his claim to the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport, a position left vacant by the retirement of Floyd Mayweather. Tail of the tape for David Diaz against Manny Pacquiao, and you see the 3-year age advantage for the Filipino star. A ½ inch in height, 3.5 inches in arm length, measured from the armpit to the end of the fist. They weighed in within a ½ pound of the 135-pound limit, and tonight David Diaz has rehydrated up to 148. Manny Pacquiao as 147, so unofficially they enter the ring as welterweights after having weighed in at the lightweight limit.
You see right here, you see Pacquiao throwing his right hook, something that he can't normally do when he's fighting the standard right-handed fighter, and he seems to love it. That's been his pet punch so far most of the fight. You see Pacquiao throwing punches in such a volume, and they're all coming from different angles. He's mixing up, and that's why it's so hard for Diaz to stop the punches, because he's not just throwing one punch or two. It's just the speed and the variety of punches is just too much for him.
If the idea here is that there's some honor in allowing David Diaz to finish the fight, that would be a very misplaced instinct.
It's not worth it.
There's plenty of honor for Diaz tonight. It won't be in some way embellished by letting him go to a bloodier, more brutal finish. How many more? Down he goes, and Draculic stops the fight.
He should have never got to that.
Welcome to the lightweight division.
See Pacquiao land a beautiful short left cross right over the shoulder. Diaz never even saw the punch.
Jab, left hand, good night. Merciful. Finally, the merciful knockout we were talking about.
Yes, it was. First class.
Right on the chin. Through 8 rounds, the 3 judges' scores were 80-71, 80-72, 80-71, totally academic. It was a bloodletting from about the 2nd round on. And if the question was, how good could Pacquiao look in his first fight as a lightweight, the answer is better than you might have believed. And apparent ability to move up and down among weight levels with ease. Against the rough and tumble, face-first fighting style of Hatton. Will Hatton have enough greater strength and size to knock out or outpoint Pacquiao? We are about to find out. Tale of the tape for Manny Pacquiao versus Ricky Hatton. You can see that they are even numerically in age. Hatton just a little bit older than Pacquiao. A 1-inch height advantage to the Filipino fighter, who is regarded by many as the smaller man. Arm length advantage also to Pacquiao by 1 inch, measured from the armpit to the end of the fist. Hatton weighed in right on the 140-pound weight limit, so familiar to him throughout his entire career. Pacquiao was 2 pounds under at 138 tonight unofficially. Pacquiao goes up 10 pounds to 148. Hatton goes up 12 pounds to 152 unofficially. A 4-round weight advantage in the ring for Ricky Hatton. Already in the fight, Emmanuel. It's definitely been his best punch early. Straight jab lands for Pacquiao.
Which again shows that he's no longer a one-punch puncher.
No, follows the jab with a hook, comes back with another jab. There's the straight left hand, and he landed it right on Hatton's chin. And down goes Hatton after he swings and misses with a left hook. And that's a knockdown for Manny Pacquiao. Perfect right hand inside.
I don't know if Ricky's going to survive. I'm surprised to see him get hurt for shoulder. But, he's not the type of a guy that goes out to survive. He's a fighter.
Hatton got a couple of extra seconds as Bayless tried to back Pacquiao off. Pacquiao was coming out of the neutral corner in a hurry. Lands another right hook.
Pacquiao's hands are so...
Pacquiao's hands are blindingly fast.
His hands are so fast that no opponent sees the punches coming.
Very accurate.
Another perfect right hand for Pacquiao. Another right hook. Straight left hand. Pacquiao's landing at will. Hard left hand. Hatton has to hold on. Will Hatton make it out of the round? He's down for the 2nd time. This is the brilliance of the Filipino slugger. A tsunami for Manny Pacquiao in round 1. Here's the first knockdown, Emmanuel.
Right hook as he was coming in. Never saw it. And what's amazing, to see him land a punch and then slip a punch all at the same time shows unbelievable coordination.
The issue has always been
timing.
Whether Hatton could get to Pacquiao and avoid these kinds of clean punches.
Now he goes back to more precision. Lands a hard body shot.
But Ricky isn't moving his head too much still. His head is still right there.
That is. Oh my gosh, what a straight left hand. And will Hatton make it up from this?
Can he beat the count?
Is that it? And Kenny Bayless says, no way. That is that. What an amazing knockout shot. That is the most spectacular one-punch shot of Manny Pacquiao's incredible career.
Any fighter.
Take a look at this. Take a look at this.
This is a perfect time.
That was super slow motion.
Yeah, and he never saw time him coming in.
It's the first time he's knocked out somebody like this since he was at 130 pounds.
And Hatton's head hit the canvas very hard.
He was knocked out as soon as the punch landed.
Double jeopardy. He was unconscious from the moment he caught that shot. Goes to the canvas in the proverbial heap, and boom. Out of our camera range at that angle, the head pounded against the canvas. Here's another look. So Floyd Mayweather made his statement on a podium this morning, saying, I'm back and I'm still the best. Manny Pacquiao makes his statement right here in the ring.
The main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World. From Sarangani Province, Philippines, 6-time world champion, the challenger, Manny Pacquiao. And fighting out of the blue corner, he is the former undefeated junior welterweight world champion and current two-time reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, de Caguas, Puerto Rico, Miguel Angel Cotto.
Pacquiao moving forward for the first time in the third round.
Beautiful counter shot by Pacquiao.
Yeah, here comes Angles, and that's a bad break for the champion.
But it is a knockdown.
It is a knockdown.
All right, let's take a look at the knockdown now. Manny coming forward. Oh, that's a solid knockdown. That is a definite knockdown, a right to the head, sent Cotto down. There's nothing flukish about that one. He brought the punches up from the body. Beautifully done by Pacquiao. It's deafening in here, and you've got 17,000 on their feet.
It was a close round, guys. Manny's rounds are clicking on like they're 2-minute rounds.
And I didn't think I'd see Manny be just resting on the ropes.
Manny's been driven back at times, but here he comes forward. Boy, it flashes of brilliance in this round. Turning Cotto, running him into shots. Cotto's left-handed now, trying to tee off with that left hand. Now he's back orthodox.
And he can switch because he's a natural southpaw.
Oh, nice movement from Cotto to avoid those shots. And he's down again. Combination puts him down.
He's hurt this time. He's very wobbly. I'm watching his legs. He's trying to get his legs back. He is very wobbly.
He's been down twice.
All right, let's take a look at it. Pacquiao, just a brilliant left hook. Look at it, it's a one-punch knockdown. And you could see he was actually flagging in the wind, it looked like, before he went down.
Pacquiao with flurries and a beautiful left hook. It was sort of an uppercut. There it is. Series of uppercuts. Cotto coming forward, using his momentum, and Pacquiao with his power punch, catching him with that beautiful left hook.
Chopped down and taken out by this man, Pacquiao.
Too much speed, too many shots. Kenny Bayless realized it in the end. Pacquiao coming, landing strong shots. Bayless jumped in. He didn't want to see Cotto take any more punishment. Just too many shots. It really wasn't any harder or more dramatic than any of the other punches, but Kenny realized that enough is enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the 8th wonder of the world of sports and entertainment, Mr. Jerry Jones, Dallas Cowboys Stadium, Arlington, Texas, USA. Bob Arum's Top-Ranked Boxing and MP Promotions are proud to present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant WBC Super Welterweight Championship of the World. Fighting out of the blue corner, his professional record, 38 victories, including 27 knockouts, with 6 defeats. From Tijuana, Baja California Norte, Mexico, Antonio Margarito. And fighting out of the red corner, professional record, 51 victories, including 38 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 bouts even. From Sarangani Province, Philippines, the 7-time champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Here you see Pacquiao land beautiful punches, even with his defense up. Margarito still was getting good punches because of the accurate pinpoint punching power.
I think you're looking at 12 rounds of nervous jeopardy, but he might win every round.
What we see
On the other hand, Margarito is telling his corner, and has told them several times, according to interpreter Jerry Olaya, he has no power, he can't hurt me, talking about Pacquiao. Now, the marks begin to show on Margarito's face as he has a big red welt under his right eye. So Pacquiao can do that.
Yeah, Margarito's saying that Pacquiao's not hurting him, but his face is telling a different story.
Indeed. And Pacquiao's beginning to land with almost every punch.
Here you see the left hand shot to the body, which I think started all of the serious problems for Margarito. Even though he was being outpointed, seemingly with that shot, he never has recuperated. And if you notice, his body form is bending over as if he's still hurt from the body punch. Here you see Manny Pacquiao landing all of these precise punches. Even with a guards up high defense, he still pinpoints areas where he can get through and penetrate. But to me, the perfect fight is the way he fought the last round, punching, moving in and out, taking advantage of that great natural coordination and balance and footwork that he has. Here you see Manny Pacquiao do what he does better than any boxer in the game. Let a guy miss, catch him with a punch, let him miss, hit him with a punch again. A lot of guys will let guys miss punches, but they don't take advantage of it the way that he does. Here you see this counter right hook, which is, as I said earlier, one of the best punches that you can land, and he's very good at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Cowboys Stadium, we go to the scorecards. Jay Lango scores the bout 120-108. Glenn Crocker 118-110. Oren Schellenberger 119-109. All three to the winner by unanimous decision. And now winner of his 8th World Championship, the fighting pride of Sarangani Province, Philippines, Manny